Ọhaneze ndị Igbo ekene m unu, ekene m ikwu kene ibe, kene Igbo kene olu si nke onye chi ya zere. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. It's Ezekiel Podcast and I'm your host, Dwayne Chinedu'm. So today, I want us to be looking into some number of topic as it affects our people. Let's start by congratulating Nigeria for being a member nation for being one of the 13th member nation of the BRICS BRICS. Because we spoke extensively on this in our past, or should I say previous podcast, that Nigeria have renewed their interest in joining BRICS, and fortunately Nigeria is now a member nation of BRICS, confirmed at the ongoing BRICS summit in Kazan, Russia. So I want us to look at most of this things and understand understand the implications. I'm not so you go too much. Let me try to break it down. I want us to look at most of this things and understand the implication, what it means as it affects our people. The truth is that, listen, I want you to get it very clear. The truth is that there are many things to aim. There are many good things. There are many flashy nice things to aim with the BRICS partnership. But if me and you believe or subscribe to the opinion that everything we get advantage, get this disadvantage, then it is imperative that we consider the disadvantage in most of these key decisions. Do you understand me? And forget the advantage when they feed the tell you now in the media outlet. We are here to remind you of the disastrous implication, because you are we were seeing a check no home then, yeah. When once now the risk are much higher than the gain, is not worth it. That is what we are trying to let you know, because maybe your news outlets or whatever will be giving you all the fancy, the whole fancy guy with the multipolar system and the whole this thing, nice, building the economy, strengthening local currency and the rest of them. But we have to understand, we are Africans. We shouldn't forget that African adage that said that when two elephants are fighting, that the grass suffers. The progenitors of these two protagonists of these two ongoing war are nuclear powers. You see the war between Ukraine and Russia. Russia is a nuclear power. Between what you have in Hamas, between Iran and Israel is also a nuclear power. So there are possibilities that these things can escalate to places that to a full-blown war. We are just watching the Third World War as it unravels. We are just watching the Third World War as it unravels, and it is imperative that we learn from histories, because we should go and check what happens during the First World War and the Second World War, how Africans are being used and deceived into taking, being deceived and misinformed into taking wrong decisions, and most of them are being used as an experiment and weapon. I don't even know what to say. But far from that, that's not even what we'll come here to discuss today. Today, I want to officially announce to you guys that the new world order have been activated. I want, in as much as we are following happenings in the United States of America and the whole thing, but I want to officially let it be known that it is on this very platform, Ezekiel Podcast, that she got this truth first, that the new world order have been activated. No matter how you may choose to ignore it, no matter how they may choose to propagate a media blockade over it, but you see that all their ignorance and all their blockade and the whole thing is being bring to foolishness, because the summit in Kazan, Russia, record to be the largest political event that have ever taken place in the history of Russia, and it cannot be denied. They recorded 13 new members. They recorded 13, which Nigeria is part of them. But I'm coming to that. We are still coming to that. But I just want our people to understand what is actually going on, the state that we are in, the state of the nation. Everybody, okay, water, make we understand wetin dey happen. Make we understand wetin dey happen. The new world order have officially been launched. I'm telling you the truth. Most of you may not understand what is going on, but the new world order have officially been launched. Go and listen to Vladimir Putin's speech at the BRICS summit, and look at events happening around you to be able to connect the dots as to what we are saying. Do you know that today that the BRICS nation controls over 25% of the world gold reserve? I told you people previously that this is an economical and socio-political war that is being deployed on three phrases: economical, diplomatic, and military. So the whole of this BRICS pay method now, because if you believe it or not, the BRICS pay method is gaining recognition. It is gaining recognition. Many countries are adapting to it. Look at what Trump was being asked yesterday, or yes, in the early hours of today. And he said that if you said that you are going to trade with dollar, that when once you transact with them, he will charge this country's 100% tariff charges, to show you that Trump is the man for the job. We are not, I don't know, we are not saying that, we are not, I don't even want to dive into American politics now, because let's keep that one aside. Can you go to the now? That make everybody know say the new world order have been activated. Look at what the whole BRICS pay method is. The whole BRICS pay system is designed to the whole BRICS pay method system is designed to de-dollarize this dollar. I'm as more knows some swear in English. It is the dollarization development. A plan to further to make sure they weakened the US dollar, and it is working. It cannot be ignored. Look at, just go and look at the mock BRICS notes that was presented at the ongoing conference. And Russia is even confirming to you that most of their trade between China is being sent na rupees and here where then they use now, and it is moving successfully. Because the truth be say, when once we are trading with our local currency, it helps in boosting our economical reserve. It helps in boosting. That's the truth. Even Putin stated this categorically clear in his speech. He said that dollar is being used as a weapon of war. He said that their aim is to bring down dollar, to make sure that dollar is being used as a is being wielded as a weapon of war. That's what Putin pointed out straight. And in constructively, If they have systematically or formally introduced the new world order, which will come out to play in few years time to come. I had in many years time to come, or in few days, in few coming weeks and seasons, they got fear. Ọ bụrụ ya na eturu ọnụ. A lot of shit is happening that we need to pay attention to. It is not only joining BRICS, so we should be paying clever attention to the situation of Brazil and India in the BRICS in the BRICS. This thing, Brazil and India, just they watch their situation and learn from it. Not be joining BRICS with the problem. And we should understand most of these countries where they join BRICS now, most of them are Islamic nation, because we have to state it the way it is. Maybe it's mete annual affairs as Ndigbo, because Nigerian official language in the BRICS note itself is Hausa. Nigeria official language in the BRICS note is Hausa. Hausa language. Keyon appointed to you. And I just say why in Nigeria, but Nigeria is an Islamic state. That's the truth. Many people actually water. Yes, it's a secular state also, but Nigeria is a member of the Islamic State nation, making it also an Islamic state. I Maro onosi manya fet. Ama o imo no many things some other like you. O many things man but no mbo gedu. O kwa ka ekwukwa ya ka ekwukwa ya ka nda ka ima na asna ya kara ka deri ngboro mana ogu ugbu a ya kara ka nirizi ngboro. No ndị dị ekwensu kpọchisigoro ntị na ha da achi no nke be eziokwu. Ha chọghị apply, ha chọghị iju uche ha gụọ eze ha ọnụ. Ha chọghị iji ire ha gụkwuo eze ha ọnụ tu ndị ala. Iche na ihe a na-eme ime na this global politics that directly or indirectly o mere anyị affect. Directly or indirectly. Iran, Qatar, Kuwait, most of the Arabic nations are banned to go US from using their airbase because US already have formed an alliance with Israel. US airbase non-Israel already, and by implication, US if US they involved in this war, if US is to strike Iran in Israel soil, that means that not before my mouth where you go there hear what you mean. The involvement of US in this thing, Maruzio know on how only this thing gets may escalate. And mind you, now China president has go his military ready. Russia president Vladimir Putin state here categorically clear that they are not going to leave Iran if peradventure Israel strike, and Israel have been striking since yesterday. Though we are getting news this afternoon na Iran said that they are not going to respond. Manai. No. Na manazo ga mpi nazo fompi. Ayamata ni ya onwe ke wori ayi no na eyire pemchemche ozo na pum obidogo. These people are nuclear powers. Ayamaka no a very good time President Romeo for us to chat to rise up and chart a very good future for ourselves. Nankomba na ere mba nni. Ayakwụsị dị divided in a religious line. A religion is just to control. Africa enwere religion. Mana ọ bụ ebe anyị chọrọ ịbịa gaba. Mana ọ dịkwa very very important because in what is happening today, most of us now they religious. Okay, I was before our people got seen in Israel now support. Yeah, bro, time you got the religious. You got the interest as it affects you. Or you want to enhance how your will to your will to decision making. Ọ bụrụ ị ga-agbarụ join ya BRICS without knowing the implication, because if war anụ skyrocket ya marugodi that on two-edged sword ka ị ga-esi consider ya na onwe ka war si skyrocket ya now that marụkwa no have it in mind no economical diplomatical and military war ka na-anụ onwe ka war si escalate now that Nigeria will be affected in one way or the other, because I can remember that we are a Western colonized nation, Kaibo. I which agreement and treaties assigned with the West got affected by implication of this country joining BRICS already, and or reach the fact that now USA or any of the countries that will take drastic measures and policies that are going to affect us negatively, they are going to take it. Okay, now phone osime si anya affect. No mekwa no nke bụ na atụgide meso no gide ọgụ na orute ka atọ na Africa. Ọkwa ndị mmadụ ga-anwụkwa. This is why we have to be very, very careful. I understand, because these people are nuclear powers. I understand that the mistakes of the First World War. Understand that the whole Berlin conference, this thing. Maro the grand plan that the grand plan and we go lay down for Africa. Now the grand plan now will be laid down for Africa. Now, like the Chinese and Chinese and Russia, they are not are the perfect, but yeah, are the perfect. Check your countries, Chinese. You check their countries need now attack. If in neighbor of Makefo, if only imminent we don't know. No, it is high time I know I've been now. Human being by ability to reason. It is high time I know I've been build a nationality humanity will be proud of. Now, why is the Obama has now one of his greatest regrets for Gaddafi? If not the reason why in that my FBI, my MI5, CIA Chama, the reason why I broke Gaddafi is because Gaddafi wanted to chart a better future for Africa. Because in the US and the US European Union, NATO, they are in their foreign policies. Hanguri na Africa, na Africa bo ni ya bo eba just na make ego. Experimental grand hakaibo. Oh factory generate resource and mineral resources. So they have no plan. They have no plan to allow you to flourish or to obtain or to reach your potentials. They are not good, but the truth is that an average European, the consensus, the only truth, they ban. Man, one thing cause these people they but the membership of the BRICS if and that. Now, the same people. No, it is high time I build our own technology. I build the original to ourselves. I be awaken to ourselves. Nobody naturally busy onwe ha. By the time I get married, a new nation, a new nation, a new world power command go from Africa. It is possible. I I game you when you did. We have the all full isi and Chineke nyere ndọcha ka Chineke nyekwara anyị. Mana anyị bịa na-ahapụ onwe anyị bịa hapụ ihe dị mkpa. Hapụ ihe dị mkpa anyị ga na-eche esi shadows. Onye ụlọ ya na-agba ọkụ na-achụ oke. All the very very important na our people wake up. All the extremely important. Hold on. All the extremely important now our people wake up. Marry you naga on. Maro na like play na iya nwike oba ebe ọzọ ọ chọrọ ebe. You and kamgwazi unu nke beziokwu na USA nwa record na USA with direct involvement na war against Iran. Our people in the north are very very watchful and vigilant because they may be exposed for a possible attack because oil eziokwu. No, anytime ụmụ ndị a na-emegasị na anyị abụ ndị be anyị nọ ndị be anyị na-abịa the brunt. Anyị kwesịrị anyị na-eche ka anyị na-echeru side ahụ ka anyị na-echerucha side ahụ mara na ndị be anyị na-abịa the brunt. Our people adị nkwadobe. They on alert. They making a possible attack on our people on the Igbos in the north. Mobu na USA one way direct involvement, and US involvement is going to happen because US military already not present na Israel to further support the Israeli armies. So and Israel have been striking Iran since yesterday or early hours of today. So ihe ndị a niile bụ anyị kwesịrị na ịghọta time anyị nọ ya because New World Order plan ha bụkwa destroy America and one of the with any means possible, one of the every means possible when the na onwere means anọrọ ya economically, diplomatically, socially and otherwise, militarily. And in one way or the other, we are involved. We are going to be part of this whole thing in one way or the other. Our people, bambo, riado do onwe ha ọdụ. Anyị riado do onwe anyị ọdụ. Marụ ihe na-eme. Maro no na Nigeria no na Nigeria. Just look at the some of the House of Rep and senators are still pushing that Sharia law should be granted in the national constitution. Na ga Sharia law na national constitution. In a country, a secular state, in a state with many faiths, na country, na implement, they're still pushing for it, even on multiple times. Bill fail go, but that's still careful na hangwe motive, na hangwe plan. Ekwesi oburo ye ni oburo mu nda na emecha na eneferi anya na ade anyị na ya wata ihe na-eme. We'll be looking the other way around. I know what na a grand plan, not on ground. I know what politics na ana, but I know what a grand plan to a grand plan to a grand plan across our people. I'm just trying to come out the most diplomatic word may use in my brain. Anyway, grand plan can obliterate the Igbos from the face of the earth. Kaya even diga kaya na ay matachienda kung events and happenings happy take in ambrede. Ka events and happenings happy take in ambrede. Kaya rebu ndị ga-anọ a na ọ bụrụ ihe na-enwere isi ka anyị ga-anọ na-eme. All of these senators na all of these lawmakers ma ancha niile onwebekwa emekigoro ezigbo pass goro ezigbo law ndị ihe a nọ bụ iri kpọsi ego. Akwa anụ m na ska na-akwụ 14 million ka 14.5 ha na-aba na onwere ihe o zuru ha. Mana none of the lawmakers in Nigeria have ever implemented any law other possible. They have never onwego law ofu onye all of this your lawmakers onwego law ofu onye bring go implement go na woteni ya ka ifo ya na okay ya it is their job to go and make laws. None of them have ever made any law. Onwere ihe anọ ekpere the same recycling because they lack the vision, they lack the discipline to run a civilization. Anyị kwesịrị ime ya anya na-aghọta ihe na-eme. Watch ya now that the European Union is diplomatically moving to make sure that Trump is the next president, because half go the handwriting on the wall, half give name man Trump was the person for the job. It's a man, all this thing, all the whole plan, America, but the plan. How put all this as good with Iran and Russia, NATO or NATO by America. America, but the plan to destroy America in every way means possible. And they are not hiding it. The BRICS nation is not, they are making it very, very clear. No matter the way you try to ignore all a visible and a present reality, I could see the conscious of. The EU have placed their support for President Trump. Because what is coming? What is coming? Obrogo nne na agbara nwa. I kwesịrị ịdị careful ka anyị ghara ịdị carried away ka the mistakes of the past ghara repeat itself, ka anyị ghara ịdị deceived, because most of these things be things that are happening in our two naked eyes, but for the fact that we are not conscious of what is happening, we are look at that the media that all the anyway media blockade most of these things that is happening. Most of your news media is not informing you. Ha nọrọ na-make unnecessary decisions because ọ bụ na you a workable system. All decision I got you make, the people are going to revote. See, no, these decisions are not good, or yes, the people are going to revote through their lawmakers and House of Reps. But only the lawmakers and House of Representatives are doing, because they are not weighing the situation, they are not considering it. So they only open at the eyes, they fixated on the fancy and the this fancy advantage the senior. I'm even afraid that Nigeria ga meet the standard of BRICS standard and policy. I'm not even sure. I've been saying it time on number. I don't know because anyway, let's leave that apart. The implication of our decisions and actions in today's socio-political matters. The I see from frying pan by fire. Oh yeah, I see from frying pan buying a fire. We have to be very, very careful in our decision making and in the policies that we are adhering to. I will see the very, very careful. Although now a man blame ndi naga join the BRICS because all to their very good interest nke bụ eziokwu mana anyị abụ ndị Igbo kwesịrị ịmata na anyị na ndị abụrụ ofu na anyịwa ka eji azụ okwu a because the goal is to further is to annihilate us. However, some people now they proud so na kwesịrị na na-refer onwe to Abraham Lincoln ndị na-refer onwe to Abraham Lincoln anyị na-enu n'anya ọ na anya bịa ọ bụrụ ya bịara ịkọ kịta ka anyị rapụ na ọ bụrụ nke anyị bịara ịkọta because when General Yakubu Gowon was saying that he should be seen as Abraham Lincoln ọchị na-atọ m. It is a very laughable statement, right? Please, people should go and do their research on Abraham Lincoln. People should go and make their research on Abraham Lincoln and know and compare and contrast, please, so that your guess will be as good as mine. So please, we are trying to say that our people should understand what time I know n'ime ihe niile ka anyị mara ọnụ anyị ghọta ụdị time anyị nọ n'ime ya mara na enwe hidden agenda ka ihe arite ka ọ na wee sọkwa ya ọgwụ ụmụ na-ekwu enwekwa concern ọ ya me I keep pondering on these things ka ị ghọta ya I keep pondering on these things ka ị ghọta ya. Now the BRICS nation is all out to all full onslaught war, economically, diplomatically, and militarily against the West. America adọrọkwa mma na ka anyị ghara ịma when two elephants is fighting no grass na this is an African adage. We shouldn't be ignorant of most of this adage. Ka anyị ghara ịbịa na-abịa the bronze na these countries niile na-afụsị bụ they are nuclear possessors. We should always have that in mind. That they are nuclear possessors. Anyị nwa na onwe anyị akwanyere onwe anyị ugwu ka ọ ghara ama m onye ọbụla atọrọ ọmara atọrọ ofekofe ihe onye ọbụla ka ndị Igbo kwanyere onwe mara ka anyị mara our place in this socio-political crisis that is ravaging the globe. Kaimaro, our place, not the very, very important. Let's be on the know. Maria kwesịrị ịdị na-eme. Maro ụmụ ya kwesịrị ịdị na-eme. Mana asị na oyim na ngwara agwa bụ ezigbo oyi. We are saying it now. I guys say that Nigeria wanted to go and join BRICS. Nigeria, some people are yapping rubbish from both sides of their mouths. Some people are saying all manner of nonsense. But today, Nigeria is a member of the BRICS nation. Today, Nigeria is a member of the BRICS nation. I could say they're very, very careful. I will say they're very, very careful. Na ọgụ anọkịta ọ escalate ebe na-adịrọ ebe dị aṅa mụ na gị bụkwa ihe ga-ata afọ ya because we are not even prepared. We are not even prepared. Onwere na isi dị nkwadobe at all. So I need ịdị nkwadobe.